What's going on YouTube? It is QuikSnoopy, and today we are doing another replay commentary, and I am playing Storm Spirit. I made a video yesterday of playing Invoker, so if you haven't checked that out, be sure to watch that. Really good fundamental aspects that I taught in that replay commentary and that I focused on, as well as some things that I could have done better. And today we're doing that with Storm Spirit. So I just played this game today, actually. And I've done a few replay commentaries of Storm Spirit in the past, but like there's always, Dota is always changing, and with different team compositions, things are a little bit different. So I'm gonna fast forward here.
30 seconds to battle.
As you can see, we're kind of memeing in the chat, as people like to say. All right. So I pinged the ward on Disruptor.
Yes.
Alright. So I blocked the creep wave, right? It's first thing. We get first blood. Alright. So Razor is going to be mid here. I want to focus on a few things. So one, I have to be careful with the Razor because of his ability to just use his Q and static link. And like if he use static link, I can't last it, right? So I have to really keep my distance. He got level 2 before I did, it looks like. Let's talk about like our drafts and stuff while we watch me last hit. So we have a Doctor, Beastmaster, Slark, Spirit Breaker, and Storm. So I'm gonna pause actually because this is kind of important. So we have a Beastmaster, a Spirit Breaker, Slark, who will probably get Shadow Blade, right? And Storm. So like what do we have? Like we have to think like what does our team have that the other team doesn't have? Well, with like Beastmaster, right? We're gonna get Vision with the Hawks and stuff. So I know they changed Beastmaster a little bit, but still like he's really good for Vision, right? So we get a lot of Vision for Beastmaster. Spirit Breaker can charge. That'll give me Vision. And then I'm Storm, right? So I can just use my ultimate and then go to anywhere on the map. And I have the ability to get in and out of team fights quickly. Let's talk about the other team composition, right? So they have Venomancer, which is alright, I guess, right? So it's alright. We have Earthshaker that gives them stuns and a lot of like team fight. Legion Commander, you have to be careful here, right? So Legion Commander can duel me or Doctor or Slark. Like if he duels me or Slark, how do like we don't live, right? Like we just die. I can't do anything when I'm in a duel. He's gonna have more right click damage than me. So I have to be careful about that. Let's talk about Razor. When a Legion duels someone, Razor can just use static link, and that will that'll help with like the duel, and it'll also give damage to Razor. Static link's gonna help with Slark, because Slark's gonna want to get those Essence Shift stacks. So like I think Razor's a good pick here, right? I guess his problem though with Razor is he doesn't have like a lot of escape potential, so. Let's look at Disruptor. Now, this is something I'm kind of concerned about. Disruptor, like he's going to silence us, right? Like his ultimate's going to silence, and he has the ability to use like literally kinetic field and silence, and they win a team fight easy. Like Slark can't ult to get away. I can't ult and get away. Spirit Breaker can't do anything. Beastmaster can't do anything. Like, we don't really have... Like, our right-click damage is Slark. But he can't get away if he's in Kinetic Field. Or Static Storm. Alright, so my concern this game as a Storm Spirit player, now that we've talked about this for a bit, is going to be Disruptor and Legion. Because those are the only people that actually have somewhat long of a disable. Like, sure, Earthshaker can stun me, right? But it's not that long of a stun. And, like, I don't feel that it's a threat to me. But Disruptor, if I'm silenced and I can't do anything in a fight, like, that's pretty bad. So this is a really good mid. Like, mid lane's pretty even here. It's on my side of the hill, which is important. When he ran at me there, I thought he was going to use his Q. So I had to back away.
I'll take that.
But since it's on my my side of the river, like, I kind of have an advantage. But I'm only ahead by 2 last hits. And my last hitting could have been better here, but I don't know. Razor just... He can be hard to lane against sometimes. Like, if he used Static Link, which he still doesn't have at level 4 apparently, that would make my laning a lot difficult. So I finally get a bottle. But if we look at Razor's items, right? He's getting Aquila. So we both kind of have near the same amount of farm. Like, he has one more deny than I have. But like his items are more valuable than the items I have. Like, he benefits more, right? I just have bottle. Like, I just have regen, that's it. But he's gonna be better at pushing this lane. And I know because he activated Aquila too. Like, when he had it, he activated it. So he just pushed my lane this entire laning stage. We can talk about this, I guess. So the problem with him pushing my lane with Aquila is, can he take my tower at... If you watch my Invoker replay commentary, I took the enemy tower at 8 minutes. Can Razor take my tower at 8 minutes? And the answer is probably no, right? Like, he doesn't have anything like Alacrity or Forge Spirits that allow him to do that. Sure, he can harass me out of lane, and that's how he takes tower. But does he do a lot of tower damage? No. I have to be careful here because I have 200 health, right? So I want to pull this creep wave. I missed that last hit too, so that's pretty bad.
Invisibility.
I was gonna go bottom, but I decided that it's not even worth it because I can't let him push this lane, right? Like, he's not going to do damage to the tower, but I'm missing out on farm that I need. Like, I have 180 health, right? So I TP'd a shrine instead of walking, just because it was quicker and safer in my opinion. Alright, so like, Razor has more denies than last hits now, but we have a siege creep at 5 minutes, so I get range drop here just to help with the magic damage and mana regen. I feel that range drop is kind of underrated. Like, it's actually a really good item. So good.
Denied.
Alright. Siege creep. He doesn't have the opportunity to really push the lane with a siege creep. So I can stay in lane basically with 400 health. I have my ultimate to escape if I need to.
Yes.
I bring a healing salve to me, right? Because staying in this lane is important. So with heroes like Shadow Fiend, if you watch Shadow Fiend, what do they do, right? They push the wave, and then they go back in jungle, and then they go back to the lane, push the wave, and then they go back in jungle. Can Razor do that? And the answer is no. Can I do that? Yeah. Just because of Remnant. Okay, so I see him charging, right? Razor's overextended here. He has more last hit than I do. He's a level higher than I do, and I don't even have Electric Vortex. If I was 7, I'd have Electric Vortex. But I think the Remnant just helps a lot more than that. Because it's only like a 1 second duration, but you have a 3 second self-slow duration, so. Alright, continue. So our Doctor TP's in, which is important. I used maybe too much mana right there, but now I push this lane. Like, my health is a lot better. My mana is a little low, but I was checking top and Rune wasn't there. Does Spirit Breaker provide vision over it? Alright, so I see Razor like top right now, right? But he's coming back mid. So I go and look for the rune. It's a haste rune, perfect. And I see an opportunity to kill bottom because Spirit Breaker is charging.
Haste.
So I don't use my ultimate here because I don't have enough mana. But I start using bottle, and I think that helps out a lot here. Because look at what I do, right? I can't really get in a position to use Remnant on him. But like I had 9 mana left, right? So the bottle helped. Alright, here. Okay. So I was going to buy the boots first, right? But I don't. And here's why. Look, I have 488 gold. You need 500 for boots. I had enough to buy boots, but then I bought a TP scroll, which is 50 gold. I teleport back to base, and then by the time my health regens, I just get boots. I think that's like a common mistake that a lot of people make. Is they sometimes finish boots and then they run back to base and buy a TP. But TPing first lets you have the boots, right? So then you have the movement speed to actually run back to lane faster. Continue. I missed lane, right? I pushed the mid lane. I got back and helped out bottom. Like, Razor's actually ahead of me in net worth. Our Slark is doing good.
Dire's middle tower is
I already fortified. The tower just falls.
Middle tower has fallen.
But this is important, right? I'm actually not too mad. Because look at the time, right? It's 9:44. So, what comes at 10 minutes? Siege creep, right? Alright. So what do? I push this lane. I start by right-clicking the range creep because it does more damage. I want to get that deny. Our Razor's bottom. I'm still paying attention to Razor's net worth and my net worth. Alright, so look, I push. Look, I have 2 range creeps and a siege creep. And we have Spirit Breaker. He's running back to base. Look at how much damage this tower is taking. Like, they have Venomancer here. But I have Beastmaster too, right? Alright, cool. So watch this. I was asking my Beastmaster what he wanted to do. If he wanted me to initiate or him. And he said it doesn't matter, so I initiated. And he dies. Our siege creep is still alive. We have Hawk, and then we have the Boar, right? And Tower falls. I don't get the last hit on it, but it's fine. Like, I'm actually only 100 gold away from Razor now. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna fast forward this because I'm walking bottom. I could have went, but my team had no problem. I should have denied that tower. I had time to, and I saw it, but it was too late. I got the mana regen talent at level 10. I literally have 8 mana regen right now. That's insane. Or, yeah, 9.2 actually. Alright, let's discuss why I'm going Orchid first. Okay, I have more net worth than Razor at 12 minutes. So I think from here, I only get like more net worth than he does. Like, I don't think he gets more farm than I do. So, the reason I'm getting Orchid first is what kills me, right? Legion and Disruptor. And if I can silence them, then they can't duel. And then they can't really silence with Disruptor. Razor got a kill, so he has more net worth, but like it's honestly kind of irrelevant. Like, it's after laning stage, but I'm gonna farm a lot better once I have my items. Like, I think Storm farms better than Razor does, right? So I'm not like too concerned. Like, did I struggle on lane? Yeah, but alright, so this team fight's important. They have a ward here. I get back. Alright, Legion duels, right? I walk in, the Static Storm, and then I just run out. But they use so much on that fight. Like, even Doctor gets away. And we kill Legion, because they overextended. And then Disruptor dies. So, fight recap. We got more gold than they did. More XP. More damage. I think we're good.
If they're wearing a cork shirt, they'll pop up soon enough. Dyer's middle
So I wanted to bottle the rune here. So that is currently why why we're running to this rune.
I was practicing my backstroke. Stupendous.
Alright. So
Trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
I'm here, right? Look at Venomancer. Like, he continues to walk away. And we get vision somehow, I think. Whoa, is it a different fight? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we just go... we just go mid. I don't know why we're pausing twice. Okay. I go mid. And then we kill him. We have siege creep. So we push. I go for double damage. Okay, here's the vision I was talking about. So they're top, right? Like, look. They had Vino defend, and then they have Earthshaker defend, and Legion Commander. Like, three TP is forced. I wanna backtrack. So their top tower is still standing, right? What isn't standing? And I focused this on my last video. Their safe lane, right? Like, how does Juggernaut farm? How does Razor farm? Because they can't farm in this jungle, right? They die if they farm in this jungle. And they can't really farm in this jungle because we have vision, and we would just kill them. They can't really farm in our jungle. The lanes are pushed in, right? The way they farm is by, like, staying in lane. Like, this is so much farm. Like, you have a range creep, siege creep, another range creep. The lanes are going to push. Like, even this right here, right? When they all TP and defend, like, that's a lot of farm. Alright. My point is, they're not going to farm. Like, the Legion has 3.4k net worth. Okay? The Razor has 4.9. And, like... Okay. We're moving on now. We're moving on. We have 5k net worth ahead of them at 16 minutes. So I push this lane. Razor is here. I have double damage, remember? I'm not going to fight into that static storm. Okay, they want to duel me? Nope. I get away, but I have Arcane Rune, so I'm kind of alright. They want to duel. I'm going to slow this down. I used Electric Vortex on Razor. Razor is already affected by Maledict. Okay, he has like 658 health. That even hit Legion too. And I'm just gonna keep reinitiating these fights. Like, Razor eats a Tango, but does he live? Like, I keep checking to see. Because I was gonna go on him if he didn't. But he dies, right? Alright. This whole time, we had vision in that fight. Legion Commander. He's got to go back to base, right? Like, he can't really stay in base. Alright. So, I see him go back to base. I do what Storm Spirit does best. That's a kill. Double damage and everything. Disruptor. I have to be careful because of glimpse, right? So that's why I used my ult to get over here. Like, I think he was trying to use glimpse on me because it was up. And if he would have used glimpse, I probably would have died. Maybe I just TP, I don't know. So I go farm jungle. I almost have Orchid. I'm on my way top right now. Okay. I go through it, right? So Nothing's gonna happen if I go through Static Storm. Like, we push this tower.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Legion and Razor are up. I don't quite have Orchid yet. I am doing a lot of running around though. Like, I kind of walked over to here for some reason, and then now I just walk back. Because my team's just farming the jungle, right? So I'm trying to find farm. And I'll just push this wave. Regen rune top. I don't even think we do anything with my haste rune or regen rune. Alright, yeah, I have Orchid now.
Stupendous.
I continue to farm and push the lanes out. Like, there was 3 range creeps in this lane.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's
Same thing, I push this.
Radiant's
They're fighting bottom, right? I see Venomancer, Legion bottom. Razor's dead.
Radiant's top
Disruptor's bottom, Earthshaker bottom. This tower falls. 10k net worth lead
just got sent to the
at 21 minutes.
really
I get back now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under regeneration.
Okay, a huge part of this is keeping the lanes pushed out. Alright. I don't go right away, because I'm scared of that Legion duel. So you can see I kind of waste a lot of mana there. My team smokes. I told my team that I wanted to go on Legion, because I can silence with Orchid. Like, Legion has 4k net worth. I have more than double the amount of gold Legion Commander has. So, that's kind of insane. I thought they were going to go on Doctor there, but I guess not. I silence Legion. I get out. And then here I want to kill Venomancer. Venomancer dies.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Radiant's bottom tower has rung its last bell.
Alright, we can't push high ground because the Legion and Razor are there. Alright, important thing that I didn't mention earlier. What item am I building now? I'm building Yule Scepter, right? What are my biggest threats this game? Disruptor and Legion Commander. Now, I can't use Yule Scepter during a duel if he duels me. But if he duels my teammate, I can use Yule Scepter on Legion Commander, right? If Disruptor tries to glimpse me back, I can use Yule Scepter, right? If,
I'll take that.
If Disruptor tries to silence me, or use Kinetic Field, and I'm out of mana, I get Yule Scepter, right? Movement speed, mana regen. Like, what reason do you not get Yule Scepter this game? Now, I guess the thing is, I didn't get Bloodstone right away, which would have helped me farm. It would have given me more mana. But survivability, I think, is what I was building for. And, like, I think Yule Scepter provides more survivability than Bloodstone does. Like, what's more important, right? More mana or being able to Yule Scepter so you don't get glimpsed back to either your base or, like, in the middle of a team fight. So, like, we have so much map control right now. So I was going bottom. our Spirit Breaker dies. So I just go to Roshan with my team. I wanted Aegis, but my Solaric wanted it more, so I let him have it. I keep pushing these lanes.
I'll take that.
I just use my ultimate, and that puts us at a 17,000 gold net worth lead. Like, that is actually insane. 18,000 now. But we have to look at their high ground defense. Like, Legion can just blink and then duel us. And I think I saved my teammate here with Dual Scepter. Alright, it wasn't this fight, but it was another one. I wanted to kill this Razor. I was like, that's payback from lane. So I completely, I knew the Legion was gonna die, right? He had Maledict and everything. So with Maledict and my team fighting there, going for Razor was like the right choice, because he was gonna die. Like, if Legion's gonna die anyways, am I concerned about diving behind barracks to kill Razor? Like, what does Razor do to kill? Razor doesn't kill me this game, okay? Like, no one does, except the Legion commander and Disruptor had the possibility to kill me. But like, a Razor definitely does not do anything to me. Like, there's no way he'll kill me. So I wasn't too concerned about it. Now you see me building Bloodstone. Alright. I use Orchid.
Middle barracks getting what they deserve.
So my team's just pushing, and I'm getting back because there's a double damager in top.
Radiant's middle barracks are taking water. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
The whole team is kind of alive, so we have to be careful. I have 34 mana regen, so I can use my like abilities to push lanes, right? I could have went Kaya this game too. That would have been all right. I get Bloodstone now. 57 mana regen. Next item I'm focusing on, right? What is it? Lincoln Sphere. Who kills me? Legion and Disruptor. Can Disruptor kill me? Can Disruptor glimpse me back if I have Lincolns? Not unless if it's popped, right? Can Legion duel me? Not unless if it's popped. How do they pop? How do they pop my Lincoln Sphere? Disruptor, Glimpse, Legion, Duel, Razor, Static Link. That's it, right? Like, that's the only ways they pop my Lincoln Sphere. So like, if like it just works all around, right? There's not like, it's not wasted here. That's what I'm trying to say. I could have went Lincoln's before Bloodstone, but Bloodstone's gonna let me farm faster and move around the map. So double damage is used here. Alright. Earthshaker's mid, right? Alright, so I think now is when I use Dual Scepter. Does he get the duel? No. Does he die? Yes. I run back in. I get the kill. Alright. I can pick up Ultimate Orb. 64.2 mana regen per second. That is insane. I actually have the highest net worth right now. Razor has 5,800 and I have 16,000. I have like almost 3 times the amount. Like I have 10,000 more, over 10,000 more net worth than Razor. Remember, Razor had more net worth than I did until like 12 minutes. Like the Legion Commander has 5,300. Like the Legion Commander actually almost has as much farm as the Razor does. But like Razor doesn't farm. Like he has no way to farm. Like the Earthshaker doesn't have any way to farm either. Like I don't even know how the Earthshaker has more. Like I don't even know how the Earthshaker has more net worth than the Razor, or how the Venomancer support. Like how does the support, position 5 support, have more farm than like the Razor and the Legion Commander that is supposed to be like mid and carry, like position 1, 2. Like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Radiant better raise a defense for their bottom barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright. So we just push and take the tower here. Trying to get some more last hits. The Razor is obviously mad, as you can tell by what he's saying. Like we're saying GG, and he's kind of mad. Like the Razor is kind of mad, guys. The one that's 4 kills and 8 deaths against 11 kills and 0 deaths, Storm Spirit. Okay. And the game ends. I tell him to subscribe to my YouTube because, you know, maybe they can learn a few things. So that was a ranked game. 11-0-8 with Storm Spirit, 11 kills, 0 deaths, 8 assists. Most net worth in the game, by far, compared to the other team. 542 gold per minute. Like my XP per minute too. Same thing. Like I had the most XP per minute. Now the damage, Spirit Breaker did more damage than I did, but Doctor did more damage in general. And he had Aghanim Scepter too. I killed the Razor 3 times. I killed Legion 3 times. Like the Legion that's complaining, he has 8 deaths. 3 of those are from me. I just don't understand it. So, net worth, we had, I don't even know, what was it, 34,000 net worth lead or something? I still get, like, for net worth, I didn't have an excellent start. Like, our Slark did, right? But even player level, I got that higher, like first than anyone else. So like Razor didn't get Sanjin Yasha until 21 minutes. 21 minutes went by and I had almost Yule Scepter. Oh wait, no, here we are. Okay, sorry, I had Orchid and Staff of Wizardry, Windlace, and Bottle. So, like, I guess I lost the mid tower first, but it was okay because it was close to 10 minutes, and I pushed with the Siege Creeps, and then we took mid tower, the enemy safe lane. Like, here's why they don't farm. Like, I ask these questions, but I know the answer. The reason that these people don't have farm, no one on their team has farm. The Venomancer that was, I thought, supporting, right? They'll Disruptor too. That's weird. I didn't even know Venomancer had a Shadow Blade. Like, what time? When did he get this? First off, is what I want to know. Like, 27 minutes, this guy gets a Shadow Blade. Like, 27 minutes into the game. Alright, let's learn this here. 27 minutes into the game, we have like a 10,000 gold net worth lead, probably. Actually, no, we don't. We have like a 15,000. I don't know. Like, this is supposed to be focused on how I played, but like, you have Treads and Shadow Blade at 27 minutes, and like Veil, but I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. The reason they don't have any farm, and I know the answer to this, is because they can't. They can't farm. Like, their jungle, like, we took over their safe lane, right? Before their top lane. So, did anyone even defend their bottom lane? I don't remember anyone defending it. So, they can't farm their jungle. They can only farm the lane. The lane's pushed out, and we have so much vision. Like, this is one of my favorite combos with Storm. It's like a Beastmaster, Crystal Maiden, Storm Spirit. Like, there's just so much vision. And, like, Vlad's helps push the lane, too. So does Milner. Like, our lane push is insane. Now, like, Yule Scepter's alright on Storm. Like, I got 10 intelligence, 2.25 mana regen, and 40 movement speed. I don't know. Good game. Alright, so that is how this game turned out. Happened today, April 19th. So hopefully you guys are all having an amazing day and you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you it's the best slide I know. It's not a game that I am playing.